Well, speaking of things that people can't seem to ignore and go away, you guys heard about them UFOs in Jersey?
I have.
Well,
Yeah.
uh, before I say my piece, I saw this news clip come up and it was very convincing. So I wanted you guys to check it out with me and see how y'all felt. Okay.
Let's see what this is.
I'm just saying, let's just see what this is. Okay. Let's see what we got.
Right.
Let's
see.
Let's see what we got. This is a guy, he was on the news, and apparently he had a real run-in with some drones.
Hi, Elizabeth. Well, I got to be honest here. You know, when this story first came out a few weeks ago, as a resident of New Jersey, as a journalist, I didn't pay it much credence. I thought it would turn out to be a bunch of pranksters, and this would all be over by now.
Okay.
The experience I had last night, however, changed the way I feel about this story completely. What I saw was more sophisticated than I ever imagined. Take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 lights, 6 lights.
Yeah.
I didn't believe what I was seeing. Oh, what was I seeing?
Yeah.
Here in Central Jersey, we've been looking for the past hour. I think we've seen about 40 or 50 of these drones. In fact, there's one over my shoulder right there.
The police looking for him. That's what that is.
These drones appeared in the night sky. If you look real close, they look like fixed-wing aircraft, about 8 to 10 feet wide.
Yeah, like a small plane, right?
Blinking lights.
With lights. Okay.
Not a plane.
Definitely not an airplane, but what was it?
So here's where it gets funky.
I was invited to join the Ocean County Sheriff Department. They launched their own drones to see if they could intercept the mysterious aircraft New Jersey residents have been reporting in recent weeks. The department says these mystery drones evade detection because they don't give off heat like regular drones.
They don't give off
Why do you
heat.
think that is?
They're special
We don't know.
drones.
It's just something that we haven't, it's not something that we've had our hands on. It's not something that we've experienced.
Something they hadn't experienced until now. One of their officers called 911 after seeing 50 of them come off the ocean.
Advised after we made contact with that officer that there were 50 that came off the ocean.
50 of them.
50. That was my reaction also. There were 50 that were coming off the ocean.
And this is a sworn officer?
A sworn officer, yes. We contacted state police, we contacted the FBI, we contacted the Coast Guard, at which point the Coast Guard went out with their boat and they reported seeing 13 following their boat. And then the Coast Guard also advised that they went over them about 300 feet and had a wingspan of about 8 feet.
All right. So, gentlemen, before I get to the next piece of that, let me just say, it's a big story, but I'm a little skeptical.
I'm very skeptical. First of all, I'm considering the source because News Nation hasn't been a bastion.
Well, it's not just them. It's not just them. It's all. I'm sure if you watch the news cycle, there's a lot of people talking about it. Trump jumped up there and said, "Hey, the next time somebody see one, shoot it down, and we can figure out what it is." That's what he said. He said, "Look, I'm tired of the story,
man."
Well, he was really talking to the military in the way he was saying. He was like, yeah, the military, we got stuff. Like, if we got a problem like that, shoot it down and figure out what it is, and then we don't have that problem no more. I mean, that's how he deals with stuff. Shoot it down is all he said.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's what he does.
Here's the thing. Some people really think that they are. Some people really think that these are alien drones from another galaxy.
Okay. No. Stop that. Let's just stop all of that shit right now.
Well,
because here's the thing, like, people need to dig a little deeper. All right, well, we have all these drones and they're flying around. What the fuck is in Jersey, yo? Like, that's so important that all these drones are there, yo. Like,
right. Well, first of all, that's a very good point, because if I'm going to travel the universe, I'm not stopping in Jersey first. Okay. Have you been to Aruba, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some other stuff I'm gonna want to see and chill out first before I stop in Jersey.
We gotta stop down there in this Sekou.
Right.
It's not bad.
We're gonna travel the whole galaxy.
I gotta piss and get some chili dogs at the Wawa.
Well, hold on. Before we just shut the whole Jersey landing thing down.
Right.
So, all right. So think about this. You know how they say if you fly at the speed of light around a planet or in space or whatever,
right,
you you gain, well, you don't gain years, but everything on Earth is moving faster than you would be. So you could pretend, like, if you go for long enough,
time is relative. Yeah, time is relative.
Right.
Speed,
so let's say whoever this is, let's say it is a UFO. Well, maybe they planted something here or something some years ago
in Jersey.
Fucking Jersey.
Right.
Right.
And it came back like, damn, what did y'all do down here?
I'm familiar with the theory because, you know, as matter accelerates to a certain point, it reaches a velocity where Jersey doesn't fucking matter. You know?
Well, it's the big story. Did y'all hear the radios cut out and all of that happened too? Like the radio started getting this weird growling noise or whatever coming through it? I got a clip. You want to hear it?
I did see that one dude try to send his drone up next to it, and his shit like went fucking silent and fell out the sky or some shit. So I did believe there's something there.
There's something there. Well, let's.
Well, go, if you want to play the clip.
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it because y'all got to hear it because it did kind of freak me out a little bit. But I keep going back to, like, if I traveled the stars, my first stop ain't gonna be Jersey. I don't care. If I'm coming down to Earth and I'm seeing the lights, I'm seeing New York is right here, and I'm gonna go to Jersey. No, I'm going to New York if I'm up coming from the top. I'm just saying. Anyway, this is what happened. Check this shit out. Sound like some whales humping Transformers or something. Now that's creepy, okay?
That's exactly what it sounds like when you take a vocal and turn the pitch down to negative 20.
To like ridiculously low. You're right.
What the fuck?
But this was just coming through the radio randomly through a XM channel and something else.
That sounds like Diddy Night in the whale tank.
So you guys, you don't believe it for a second? You don't believe it's extraterrestrial forces
I'm
landing in Jersey and taking over the radio?
I'm waiting for more information. That's it. That's what
I'm gonna tell you like this. I cannot explain. You can take that screen down, man. I can't explain whether it's alien or not. But what I'll say is this: I believe that, let's say it was alien. The government is probably not talking about it because you would be witnessing how hard it is to attack a whole swarm of bees. And what I mean by that is, if these, because you spoke on something earlier when you talked about they have, I think it was Bravo said they have a different, oh no, it was you, said they have a different heat. That
they don't give off heat. Those ones, these new ones.
So what that means is, if a fighter jet were to go in, there's nothing they can't pinpoint.
There's nothing to shoot
targets.
at. Yeah.
So it's like you being outside and being attacked by a beehive. And so
you might hit a few. You'll hit a few.
Right.
But
I'd rather you as a people think that it's aliens or something, as opposed to it being like Russia or somebody else, because at the end of the day, they'd be like, look, we in trouble. They don't give off heat.
We don't have enough information yet, and I am very against and running right into sensationalism about stuff because the average person believes the first thing they hear. So I'm just like, I'm gonna wait for more information first, and then we're gonna see. It is weird. I will give it that it's weird, and other people are speaking their truths with their incidents, about seeing this, but I'm waiting for more information.
Well, I don't believe an advanced species would stop in Jersey first.
Not in Jersey.
Simple as not first.
We could go to New York, but I would smell more baby diaper.
That would be what I need.
No, but it seems like Jersey would be a superb place to stop. And the reason why I say that is because, look, if you stop in D.C., what do you have to deal with military-wise? You see what I'm saying? So if you go to New York, you also have most of the guys, most people in Jersey, for some strange reason, drill in New York. Like the soldiers. So maybe what if it was? Then they'd say, okay, well, we need to find a metropolis type location and see what they're going to do. But we don't want to go here because we don't want to lose any equipment yet. We just want to see what they're going to do. And so far, nobody has done anything. Now, if nobody's done anything, that could also be a message from the government saying they're us. Or
Right. Well,
like,
I'm gonna tell
have
you,
we not seen drones before? I mean, other countries in the Middle East are like, we see them every day, like drones.
but they see them in, spectacular events, and they see them like under permits. Like, there's not a 50 drone light show going on and nobody knows who's running it, but it can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So I don't think it's aliens though. Like, they're talking about aliens, man. They really are, and they're really thinking that there's some technologically advanced aliens spying on us.
I don't
Just
think
the
anything that
Chinese.
can cross the galaxy is going to sit there and have a pit stop and see caucus.
Right. That's
right
that's
down
my
there
whole
around
point.
Patterson, near Paramus.
You will never.
Right.
I will never believe that. I'm sorry. I'll believe a lot of things, but you will never let me believe, or I will never.
But you're saying that in real time, knowing that they're right there in Jersey. Like, well, let's talk about it from that perspective. Let's look at the other side of that coin, right?
Right.
If who the fuck is sitting there in fucking Patterson with enough money to fly a fucking 8-foot drone?
Right.
I mean, like
50 of them. 50 of
them.
them. That's the part that makes me think they're coming from the Chinese or something, man. They're testing them. They got no heat signature. Nobody's seen them before.
You don't think China knows the difference between Jersey, New York, and DC?
No, but they're testing them in Jersey because New York is a little tighter run because of 9/11. So they can probably get close and say, all right, well, if we can get to Jersey, we can get to New York. I'm
going to tell you right now,
I don't know.
When you get into U.S. airspace, it's over for you. They're going to send 2 fighter jets to escort you to the landing zone. And if you are deemed an enemy, it's over. So they've obviously not been deemed an enemy. And maybe if they are aliens, then there's probably an agreement. Don't fuck with those.
But then why is Trump telling people to shoot them down?
Because Trump is not the president.
I'm thinking this is a government contractor that developed a new drone and was flexing it as some kind of display. You know what I mean? Like, look what look what my shit can do. You know what I mean? Causing this whole news story and drumming up our business. Those people come by.
And now he's gonna go down there and say, "You see what my drones can do?" Yeah, that's smart.
Right?
Haven't you seen it? Didn't he do that in the Spider-Man joint when he had all the drones? What was his name? Mysterio. And he was okay, all right. And but all the people that Mysterio's whole thing was people that were like pissed off at Tony Stark because he wouldn't take their technology. So this could be something like that. You see what I'm saying? A group of people that maybe they took it to Microsoft or somebody or Elon or whoever, and they didn't like it, and now they're doing this
feels domestic to me.
Yes, it does. And my question is this:
New Jersey.
How the fuck are these things landing?
No, they're just flying around.
They've just been up all day and all night.
They just been flying around, messing with people at night. Just being
so they
up
leave
there
at night. So when do they leave? And during the day they're gone?
I guess they're gone during the day.
Here's how I know it's domestic and it's probably man-made because they don't fly
just gotta go to work.
Do you know how fast these drone batteries run out? Yeah,
that's my point.
You know what I mean? So that's just
I didn't get that part of it. I didn't get that part of the story because no one that I've seen has said, they leave. I thought the story was they're just hovering over Jersey like impending danger.
Like Independence Day.
You know why? Because you've never seen a daytime shot of them. Because once you see a daytime shot of them, this mystery's over.
Right.
This mystery is over.
Well, I think they should do what Trump said to do. If you see one, shoot it down. And then we'll figure out what it is.
You know what they could do?
I like that idea.
There's a website. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's some sort of reflection website. Like, nice. Yeah. No, I think it's XXNA. No, but it's you can reach out to this website and have them reflect from wherever the sun is on a certain plot of land. So, like, let's say you're camping. you can pay money for this satellite to shoot the sunlight from wherever it sees it at where you are. So like if you're you're just outside in the middle of nowhere, they can shoot the sunlight, like the reflection of the sun at you. That's basically what it is. Kind of like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if something's shining on a flat surface, you can do that. You can pay for that now. So what I was saying is if that's a thing, why not just shoot the sunlight down where they are and get a couple of shots or whatever, you know, not shots, but like pictures of it. And call it a day. They won't see that coming.
They won't see them shots either. I shoot it down. I'm with that idea. I would love to see what that is and have somebody be mad. You shot down my drone. You know what I'm saying? Well, you shouldn't have been flying it over Jersey.
Anybody dumb enough to shoot at a drone, I don't believe goes to shooting practice very often.
No.
And so these bullets come down.
I'm not talking about regular people. I'm talking about the military that got the shit like what he talking about.
But he didn't say that. That's the problem. We need specificity.
No, I was just saying.
No, I said that. Trump did say that, though. He did say the military.
He did say the military?
Yeah, he said the military. He didn't say everyday citizens just go outside and start shooting shit. But I'm sure people took it like that. I'm sure people soundbited it like that.
You're saying that these drones are appearing from the ocean and coming inland, right?
Right.
So when they're going towards the ocean, shine the sun's light on those bastards and take some pictures, or put a bullet in one of them asses.
Yeah, I'm with it. We'll see. The Coast Guard is on notice to take care of it the next time that they appear. So we'll see what the Coast Guard does on that.
They're not going to do nothing.
Well, since we were talking